Guys, my name is Ron Perry and welcome back to another episode of Factorio. In this episode today we are going to do things. You know, things. In our first hour video we set up iron production and copper production and started our research facilities. They are actually working very slow. There are things we need to do to upgrade these machines so that they work faster, so that we can research more stuff. You know what I mean? Stuff, guys, stuff. So, first things first. We've got to have our research must complete. We're researching electronics right now. Just let that finish. Don't let me hold you up, boys. Let me check things out for a second. Come right back, and I'm going to get a game plan because we need to do a few things. Let's look at our map. Basically, all the way around us, down here at the bottom, you can see the little buggers. Over here, you can see the buggers. And up here you can see the buggers. So what we really need to do is we need to create a defense perimeter around our base so that we can create our goods in peace, you know what I mean? So I have a small plan, and while we are waiting for our research to complete, let's start creating walls to protect our little factory here, and we'll start with that, and we're gonna end up making what was it? Lasers. I don't want to we could actually get into iron production and create I don't like that those are off. We're gonna take these down anyways because we're gonna rebuild this whole section. What was I saying? Let me check things out here. I don't know if I screwed something up, but we have to research something. Automation 2 gives us the assembly machine 2, and that'll speed up the production of our science packs. Done. Okay, so we want to create lots and lots of stone. Oh, come on. I gotta learn these controls again. I do not know them. There's a button I can press to... That shuts it. Guess that's all we can do for now. I'll have to look at the wiki to find out what the button is. Okay. So we need to craft... What are these buttons? Why did I change these buttons? That's okay. I can work with that. Okay. We want to make a bunch of these electric mills, and we need lots of iron for that. So let's get down here. Take some iron off their hands. 1, 2, 3. That works for me. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. There you are. Okay, so we get the first one down. It looks like we can go too wide. So that's goes there like this. We're gonna have coal come up around here like this, so we can have make it compact. what the game plan is here. Okay. Everything, man. Everything. Sorry I'm not talking here, guys. I figured, you know, some of these games, you know, I run out of things to say. You know, you just end up hearing people talk silly crap after a while. So I figured, you know, it's not going to ruin the game for me to be silent for a little bit. You know, if it is to you, I'm sure you'll tell me, but I don't think that that's an issue with the process here. I really love it when I really like it when we start to get this thing all compact and efficient. You just wait till you see like 6 lines of iron plates coming down and they're just rocking and rolling. That's what I'm talking about. Well, I never had that happen before. There's a little beep in the sound of this game somewhere, and it just had me go into the kitchen to go check out what the hell was beeping. I'm an idiot. So now, laying out all this coal isn't efficient. Nor is it good for you at all, because the buggers, our aliens, will come and attack you for it. And which way do I have these? Doesn't matter, does it? The more pollution that gets derived, and actually there's a button you can use to show it on the map. I just don't really care to check out for that kind of stuff. Let's need iron. Iron to finish off this system, yeah. Actually, I made a bunch of. Look at that. Didn't even need to make track. We have lots. That was a waste of iron. Waste of iron! You've wasted it! So, we need 1 of those, and we need 2, 3, 4 of those. Okay, so. Be efficient in our size, and because we've got room for 1 belt up here between these parts here, that's the efficient part. It's not, you know, going to the side with all the room over here is not being efficient, because you're edging into a space that's pristine and virgin. This over here, is useless space. Using this up right here, that's efficiency. When we get into other parts of this game, it's actually really cool what happens. Like each side of the belt becomes an issue for building products. It's actually really remarkable how this game has been put together. It's or this genre of building games, itself is like awesome. It's like, what the heck are we doing? These millennials. Thank you, millennials. So we need we've got our bricks. Now we need to make an assembly machine. Let's go over and see how our... it might be best just to make some science packs in the short term, help this system get to the blue machines, because they're actually what's gonna help us the most. One of my pet peeves I've learned over the last month of doing these games is listening to a cat whine in the background. Ugh. Grown to be quite fond of the cats, but jeez. These buttons are in just the wrong spot. Definitely gonna have to reset our buttons somehow. This old man ain't learning quick. Those are backed up because... Oh. That's smart. Psst. Okay. Duh. Okay, that should help us out. Put these ones right in the end. Or right there. Now that's the way you speed up production of your science, is if you get a bunch of these science facilities here, it multiplies by factors, like 2 of them doubles your speed, 3 of them 3 times. I'm actually very fond of this game when I think about it. I haven't played it through. This is the first time we will see an advanced game out of me. I'm actually kind of excited to get past this point here. These early stages are fairly tough to get through with any game. Almost there. So now, what are we going to do with our blue machines? I want to upgrade both of our science pack machines, so that's 2 of them. Yeah, I think all the other machines are running just fine. It's the science pack machines. So those need the green science packs. We can't do that yet. Or we don't want to do that yet. Optics, let's go for that. Okay. So let's stop production of these. And move over to... Okay. And you'll notice we have the gray assembly machine being built down here in the list. So when we lay down these blue machines, they're going to keep the build item underneath, but it's going to give us a gray one back. So when we make our next set of assembly machines, we won't need to make those. So that speeds up Oh, is this even working? What does it need? Iron gear. Something's wrong with this machine. I don't know what's going on. Okay, that was quick. Turrets, yeah, we need. Okay, so all my gears are going to the first machine and none are going to the second machine, so we do have to upgrade this machine. See the logic involved with this? It's kind of fun. So there, that's upgraded. Why isn't this one grabbing them out though? That's the problem. Huh. Okay, I know how to fix this, I guess. Just make one more. I guess now we're flying through the research. You see, one of the big things about this game is speed. You know, sooner or later you have to address speed seriously, because you'll get bottlenecks that'll just restrict the flow of your entire process. Why isn't this? Was that all along the problem? Is that I didn't have something selected there? Oh well. We'll live. Gears are a major part of the production here. Okay. So. What do you want to build next, Ron? I want to build a machine that builds machines. I wonder if we've got the technology yet. Looks like we do. Okay, so here we want this guy. We don't have walls yet? Thought we had that all dialed up. Stone walls. No, why aren't you working? Oh, red one. You guys are probably screaming that at me. What the hell are you doing? It's a red one you're missing. Whew. Okay. Now we should be rocking and rolling for a little bit. Absolutely no need to upgrade those. Stone walls is on its way. Now that's a buffer, so that our line here is tries to stay empty. I don't really care what I'm researching now. It's just gonna be red science packs until everything needs a green science pack too. And that's gonna be our next line of attack here. We are definitely gonna have to get a lot more iron, get rid of a lot of stone. Let's try to get rid of the stone. We are still mixing things. Okay. Okay. Green science things. We also need to build some lights. We'll be right back after it gets daytime. I'm building some lights. We'll install those for the next day. So, it was totally unplanned, but it seems like we've got almost enough room right in this section right here to build our green science packs and then have it go on the other side of the belt, because if you notice, our red arms only put our science pack on the same side of the belt, which means both sides of the belt could hold a different item. And since our research stations need both red and green, and in later levels we got other colors, we got blue, and I think there's a purple as well, so we need to get green on the other side of the belt. So on the other side here, in between the engines, I think is a perfect spot to build something. I don't know, what do you think? So let's test things out here, see what we need to get. I was thinking too, the other day I was thinking, what kind of music do I want to put into my video? What kind of videos are you interested in? Guys? Well, it looks like we've got all that. Or not all that. We've got most of that. Okay. If I was to put music in my videos, what kind of music do you guys like? I'm not really big on rap. I'm kind of like, if it's Tupac, I guess. No. What a mistake. I'll be right back. Okay. I think I've got it figured out what I want to do here. So, we are going to split this up. Bring this up through here. Oops. Occupational hazard, running on the belts. And again, we want to focus on efficiency here. We don't want to have belts everywhere where they don't want to, where they shouldn't be. They don't need to be. Okay. Actually, you know what I would like to do is let's change this up. Bugger. Okay. So I want to get these, you know what? That's what I need to do right there. There it is. So utilizing both sides of the belt so that we could have a high density line. And then that means I can do another splitter, but this time the splitter will be splitting up a high density line. Now we got some. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Or cooking with gas. Now over here we've got belts already. So belts are going to get put onto a line like this. Let's start making fast inserters. We're going to need to make a... Oh yeah, okay. Just thinking my way through this, guys. Sorry. Okay. So this wants to be a green circuit board. And I guess we could have this over here so that we can get two of those. It's going to leave this room over there, yeah. There, two of them. And that's going to mean we're going to need a couple of red inserters. We need more metal plates. I'm playing so many games at the moment that I'm pressing buttons from other games. So we need copper plates. Oh gosh, copper cables. Copper cables. Right there. You need to go here because you're not gonna. This is going to be with. We need a. Oh, this is a challenge now. This is the challenge here because we want to stay efficient, don't we? Getting an idea. So if we do this, oh no, this, and, oh yeah, we did that on both sides of the. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Okay, we can fix this easy. Okay. Okay, that's a high density line. This is a low density line. Okay. Okay, so now we can combine these two somehow. Oh yeah, by putting this right here. See? See how crafty this is? This is awesome. That cat is killing my mind. What are you building? Okay, so this is getting our tracks. It needs to go up here like this, and then across here like this. Out of here, we've got this thing. We actually don't even need that. We can use this. They need metal plates. It's not working out. Now we're cooking with gas. Oh, you're so distracting. Dun dun dun. What are we missing? Oh, I'm such a fool. Okay, that was smart for a minute there. That was really smart for a minute there. Gotta admit. You gots to admit that was crafty for about 2 seconds. Actually, I think I want to put this chest up here. Right there. Okay, so now we got to go back to the drawing board. We got to build a thing that makes things. Okay, so you need to make these. What do you need? Oh my gosh! You need too many things. Maybe not. this connection here is gonna be weird. But this is gonna work if I tell it to. Gears. Yes. Okay, I think we're gonna have to change the sides of these belts for these things. There we go. I knew it was gonna work, and this is like total efficiency. It looks like a mess, but there we go. Come on, boys, let's do it. One more. Oh, okay. Now we're on fire. Right on. So I think that's a good place to end this episode. We have red science packs, green science packs going up. They don't need to be used right yet, so they're gonna fill up. We're gonna start stockpiling for a bit. We can finish off the red science pack research. We could probably add another whole research station, if you ask me. I think that, oh, and lights. We should add a few lights. No, it's not gonna work. That's gonna work though. That's gonna work. Something like that. Put lights beside the power poles wherever we see them. It might fit in the design. I don't know. Something you'd expect. Whatever. So yeah, so green science packs. In the next episode, we've got a collection of walls being built in this factory over here. 216 walls. So we'll pick those up. And we'll be placing those out to the closest set of buggers out here in our map area. And I think possibly our first enemies will either be from these guys or these guys. These guys are actually fairly close. So I might build a wall here first and here. That's next episode. So we'll... Please like and subscribe if you like this video. If you like this game, Factorio, please comment. If I get lots of comments, you'll get this game every week on its own special day. You know, if you don't, no comments, I might get bored of the game and stop making videos for it. That's just the way things are gonna work. So, we'll talk to you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.